Find your TWA with these 3 ingredients. This is WetLine. I'll show it to you. WetLine. Extreme Argan Oil and organic cocoa butter. Okay, so I am using this WetLine today. I did my hair like about 4 days ago using the EcoStyler, and it began to flake. Even though you couldn't see it from a distance, I could feel it, and it just is a pet peeve of mine. So I'm trying something new today. As you can see, my hair was already washed and it's dry. I put on this coconut oil and the argan oil to moisturize. Now I'm simply just using a little bit of water mixed with the argan oil and the WetLine gel to define my curls. So I already started because I did a live where I was just giving a little demonstration of what I was doing. I shared the same information that I just shared with you. So basically I'm just going through it and wetting my hair. So you can see this is the texture of my hair before any gel. This is how it looks after I add the gel. It's funny because this gel works a lot different from the EcoStyle gel. My curls are a little heavier. The EcoStyle gel, my curls aren't laid down as much. This is a little heavy. There's something about the consistency of this that's really heavy. It's almost like it feels greasy. I'm gonna have to look at the contents of it. Maybe that's why people who use this say that it doesn't flake. There's something in here that's, I don't know if it's the aloe vera gel or what. There's something in here that's heavy. And for me, while it feels good and I would say my hair reacts to it a lot better as far as the definition. It doesn't feel or look as good to me as the EcoStyler gel. The EcoStyler gel, because it's not so heavy, my curls, they stand up a little bit. These make my curls lay down, and it makes it lay a little closer to my head than I like. So I'm gonna give it a chance. I think as far as flaking, I could see where it probably won't, because I can feel that there's something in here. I don't know what it is. I need to look at the ingredients. There's something in here that's oily. Now, when I did the EcoStyler gel, I used the coconut oil, but I used some other products like Nairobi products, and I liked the way it looked. I like that look better than I like what I'm seeing here. But I could see if your hair was longer and you wanted your hair to sort of like spiral, you would use this. But I think for a TWA, I would go with the EcoStyler. I can control that better. So, but I could see if your hair is longer, like back here where my hair gets a little longer, I'm pretty sure it's going to fare well with this gel. Like, it's going to spiral. That's funny because with the EcoStyler gel, it didn't perform as well on the longer parts of my hair, and it wound up the curls came loose or got frizzy. So I could see why somebody would want to use this if they have longer hair. But I think for the TWA, I would go with the EcoStyle gel. So I'm sort of in between right now. You know, I'm letting my hair grow out of a TWA. I don't know how long I'm going to let it grow because I really like my hair short. But if I was going to need motivation to let it grow long, this would definitely give me the motivation because I can see that it will have your curls, you know, really nice. It can handle the length. That's what it is. The EcoStyle gel is a little too light for the longer spirals. These people getting off of work and they don't know how to act. So I think the jury is still out on me as far as which one I like the best. I like them for different reasons, obviously. I like this for the length, the longer pieces. I could see where it definitely is making my curls really nice. Really nice. And I'm starting off with dry hair, and I think this would be a lot easier if I had started off with my hair wet. But the reason why I started off with my hair dry is because I actually like the length of my hair when it's dry. You know, it's not so close to my head. And I can shape it a little bit. But as you can see, the curl pattern is not there. So I have to decide what is important and when it's important, because I'm all over the place with my hair right now. But I can see why people like this. I'm just wondering, is it greasy? I want to see how it performs on my pillows. Is it going to break my skin out? Is it going to flake? And how it's going to look in a couple of days. So I'm going to keep working this through my hair. And we shall see what the final results are. But I can go through, especially with the Eco Styler, and define my curls. So here, I'm not gonna lie, I think this right here makes my hair look like a jerry curl. Like I went to the salon, got some rods put in my hair, and put activated gel in my hair. It's a whole different look. This is a whole different look than the EcoStyle gel on my hair. And the jury is out on whether or not I like it. I mean, I wanted my curls to be defined. It's definitely doing that, but I don't want it to look like a jerry curl. Right now, I'm giving jerry curl. I used to be a hairstylist. I used to work in a salon where we used to do curls for $27.50. Mind you, I told you I'm in my 50s. And I know a jerry curl when I see one. And this is giving very much jerry curl. The way this stuff feels is giving jerry curl juice. If I lay back on my couch and leave a spot, I'm gonna be through. So I'm gonna dry this, of course. I'm thinking it might air dry because the front part is already trying to dry. But I'm telling you, this is giving jerry curl. This is giving jerry curl. So it's a compliment in one way to the product itself. Look at this. It's a compliment in one way to the product itself. Tell me that don't look like I have a jerry curl. Come closer. I don't know. To be honest with you, the way it look, I don't even know if I would finish. this, because it's just giving too much of a jerry curl for me. The shape of it all, it's like laying it down, like it's heavy. And it's not what I put on it. It's not the oil and the argan oil, because I use that with the EcoStyle gel as well. There's something in this. Let me look at the ingredients. Child, let me look at this real quick. They got something in here that is just laying my hair down. Glycerin. Is that what it is? It must be. I'm gonna look at my EcoStyle gel and see if it also has that in it. That's what it is. That's why it's giving jerry curl. It's the glycerin. Oh my God. My husband would come home and think I went and got a jerry curl. He used to have a jerry curl. I didn't know him when he had one, but he told me he had a jerry curl, and I laughed at him. Because he's so handsome, and I just can't imagine him with a jerry curl. I can't even imagine myself with a jerry curl, but you know what? I'm giving jerry curl right now. Now, I would like for it to get this little side part. I wonder how it's going to do on the side, because my sides, they be screaming for moisture. Let me see. Let's see how it do on the sides here. Because my sides right here, the whole different texture than the rest of my head. I don't know why my sides act the way they do. But this is giving jerry curl. And I don't want a jerry curl. I do want my hair to be moisturized. It is that. See how you do around here. See, this is the true test right here. Around these sides right here. Because these things they be, ooh, I don't know what the word is for it. Disobedient is the word I'm looking for. They just be rude. So, it's even handling the disobedient children around the side. So, wow, okay. It's giving. I don't do baby hairs. I'm not a baby hair girl. Okay. But I do like to go ahead and slick down on the sides. And it's giving me what and I didn't even put a lot of water on the side. Let me see. The back part of my hair is really fine. So I know it's going to look good around there. So to be honest with you, it feels good. I think this would be healthy for your hair. Okay? Because of the product itself is giving your hair the moisture it needs. That's for sure. And that's why it's giving jerry curl for me right now. Look at this. I can shape it and make it go any way I want it to go. It's just a little heavy. It's a little heavy. And it makes my hair, it doesn't stand up, and I can't shape it like I want to. It's falling where it may. So you have to have a really good cut for this, or this is really good for longer hair. But it's giving the people what they need. I'm at the in-between stage where I like my hair short, okay, but I want it to be defined. This is definitely defining my hair. However, it is a little heavy, and it's pretty. If it lasts for a couple of days without flaking, and after a couple of days, I can start to shape it, because that's how the jerry curls was. It was, when you first get it, it don't look as good. But when it grow out a little bit, you can start shaping it and look good before it's time to get it done again. That's what this is giving. Let me find out. All the time I was giving people jerry curls, I could have just used the activator. See, we don't know It took me all these years to start to play with my hair in its natural state, because I've been perming my hair since ninth grade. Before that, I used to get a press and curl. And I know my mother and my grandmother have really nice hair, but I couldn't wear it in the styles that I wanted to wear them in without putting a perm in it. You know, I needed it to be straight, because that's what we was doing back then. But now the trend is for us to wear our hair in its natural state. It's a good trend. I like it. I just need to be able to manage it, right? And not spend a fortune on a whole bunch of products. So, it's giving the people what they want. That's for sure. And if you're doing this for hair growth, I would recommend this over the EcoStyle. I can tell from the way my hair feels that this is healthier for my hair. Now, is it going to get all over my skin and all over my pillow? I don't know. That'll be the kicker right there. But it's definitely doing something for my hair, for my curl pattern, that the other ones didn't. It looks more natural, more moisturized. It looks like it does when it's wet. So, I'm going to show you. This is one side. Listen to that. Can you hear that? And I recommend that you take your time, level on your hair a little bit, make sure you get every piece. Because when it dries, you don't want to have anything doesn't have the product on it, because that part will look different from the rest. Like, it'll be frizzy and then the rest will be curly. So, it's definitely giving me Jerry curl. It's definitely working better, especially the longer your hair is. I think this is better for your hair, because it gets everything. Not just the ends, not just the roots, but everything. And it even get my little bad children around the side. They like to be stubborn. That's why I'm calling them bad children today. Cause that's how they act. They don't want to listen. They can do their own thing. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You did your best. You can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. Oh boy. But yeah, so look at this. Yeah, I'm doing all this with my hand, because you can see I like to shape it. And I think you can, as it dries, you can shape it. And we're gonna see if it actually stays. Now, usually with the EcoStyle gel, in order for me to get this kind of look, I have to put the products on and get under the dryer for it to get really, set. But this stuff is doing its thing before I get under the dryer, so I wonder how it's going to look after the dryer. So let's see. Did you see the sides? This will definitely be my choice for a product that keeps my hair moisturized, because I think with our hair being so dry, we need something like this to, keep it from getting frizzy and breaking. So, and you see I'm doing all this with my fingers. You can very well go through with your hands. With a comb and do this, and then, go through. Oh, you can't see it. Can you? Oh, you see that? Go through. All right, so there you have it. That's the side, bad children included. That's a side. Okay, so this is with, this is without. You see the length of it without. This is the length without. This is the length with. So, and then the back. This is with. This is without. See how it looks. Get my towel. Give you a close-up look. And I will keep going. Okay, so this is with. And this is without. With. With. So I'll give you a close up. All right. This is getting a little long, so I'm gonna have to start shaping my hair into some type of style as it grows. This is one of the reasons why I don't want it to grow, because I like my little taper cut, but everybody's hair grows about a ½ an inch at least a month. So I don't care what your race is, what kind of hair you have, unless you have some type of an issue, right? Like alopecia or something like that. Or maybe your medicine is causing your hair, you know, not to grow. But on average, let's say that, you can't always put everybody under one umbrella. On average, everybody's hair grows the same. We just have different textures of hair. And then the kicker is what you do with it once it's outside of your scalp. Are you doing things to it to break it off? Because if it's growing and it's constantly breaking, you never see the length. Okay? Or if it's growing and it's constantly breaking, you never see it get full. But in general, the average person's hair grows about at least a ½ an inch a month. And all this stuff about super grow and super grow products, I don't know anything about that. And I've been a licensed beautician before, so I ain't never seen no super grow. It all has to do with your diet, you know. It has something to do with heredity. Is that the word? Hereditary, if it's hereditary. Or it has to do with your heritage. I think that's the way you say it. But all this Miracle Grow, rice water, all this stuff, I don't know about all that. People do all kinds of things. Put honey in your hair, aloe vera in your hair. I've even seen it, and I actually tried it too. I have this plant out back. It's a hibiscus. I think that's how you pronounce it, hibiscus plant. And I watched a video on how in India they use that to wash their hair. I tried it, and it sure enough cleaned my hair. I was shocked. So all these chemicals, we don't need to be putting all these chemicals in our hair. We really don't. It's just, it's trying to find natural remedies for our hair and body. You know, natural remedies for everything. Natural's always better. But, you know, if you use things right that are not natural, you can get good results. Because a lot of times people say that this is natural and they be putting preservatives and stuff in it. Like all that food at the grocery store to say organic. You know, that industry is not really regulated like you think it is. So what does organic really mean? So, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Is that the word? Conspiracy theorists. But I do know that, you know, a lot of that stuff they say is organic. Not really. I sure hope I'm off of it alive. Because I sure don't need to push another button. This is giving me much Jerry Carroll. Okay, that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Products, love. This one is called Keeping It Real.